Shay 45, we had to take a trip backwards, Heather.
Absolutely.
Because interesting enough, when they made this music, it was forward.
That part.
It was ahead of its time. We played Quiet Storm. I want to say that came out in 99.
You can say that.
Wow.
Can I say that?
You can say that.
I can say that came out in 99.
All facts.
25 years later, Heather B.
Still a quiet storm.
These songs come on, it's still a quiet storm.
Let's go.
We ready to riot right now.
Let's go.
We ready to riot right now.
Let's go.
Murda Music celebrating 25 years. Mobb deep in here. Legendary.
yes.
Give it up for the one and only Havoc from Mobb deep.
Yes.
Come
Thank
on,
you.
man.
Thank you.
Come on,
Thank
man.
That's crazy.
Congratulations.
Word. 25 years, man.
25 years, bro.
25 years.
And I was with you.
Word.
I was with you in the early 90s when y'all would come to the Bay Area.
Yep.
UMP.
Early.
You come and hang out with Sway and Tech on the Wake Up Show.
Yep. All the time. Every time we hit LA.
And it was interesting, and I don't mean no disrespect by this. Y'all were kids.
Yeah. We was real young, man.
Y'all were I remember when I first met y'all, I was like, oh, these dudes are, man, they hard as fuck. Shit. I mean, I listened to when I listened to the songs, I was like, that dude Havoc probably carrying a gun with him. And then I saw him, and I was like, whoa.
Like, hold on. Like 5 foot what?
Well, it wasn't even the size. It was y'all look so young.
Word, for real.
Because you were young, you know. 25 years later after that particular album, and here we are, and you still look young. Look at Havoc from Mobb.
Shining.
Shining. Mash Out Posse.
Woo.
I remember the first time I interviewed M.O.P.
Uh-oh.
You remember, Faye?
Yeah.
But it was a momentous occasion, right? And we were such big fans of M.O.P. Always have been. That energy that M.O.P. Brought was always so raw and authentic that it resonated with people in different regions. So at that time, when M.O.P. first came out, when Mobb Deep first came out, I was a good friend of Steve Rifkin from Loud Records.
Right. Shout out to Steve Rifkin.
Steve Rifkin. So Steve Rifkin and his team used to promote Sway and Tech music before we got on the radio.
Oh, okay.
There's some deep shit right here, fam. You know, and so so when Exhibit and Wu-Tang Clan and y'all went to Mobb Deep, went to Loud Records and M.O.P., we were already up on it. And I will say that there's never been anything fake, suspect about M.O.P. and what they stand for to this day. You know, so I want to welcome Fame from M.O.P. up here, man. Give it up for Fame. Back up here.
Yep.
Salute, my brother.
Salute, man. Congratulations. Fame is one of the reasons why I got in the gym, Heather.
Really?
I kid you not. We're all members of the group Gutter.
Right.
Word up. What is Gutter?
Right.
Gotta keep
You want to explain that? You want to explain what Gutter is?
Yeah,
let them know, fam.
You got that one, dog.
It's a project that we did with Raz Kaz, J.R. Payne, you know what I'm saying, all produced by me. And we shot a video a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Got to keep it Gutter featuring Method Man and all of that. And, you know, Sway came through. You know what I mean? He dropped some bars for us as well. You know what I mean? And we kept it Gutter. Shout out to no doubt. Shout out to Raz. Shout out to R.J. Payne.
Yeah, before we get into while we're here, you know, initially on that song, Fame, I kicked off the song. I was in the intro and I was in the outro. And then when the final version came out, I saw that Razcast took my lyrics and replaced my voice with him in the intro. I wanted to ask Hav, why did y'all replace me?
That's a Raz question, man. That's a Raz. He was in control of that.
And he took my lyrics. Raz, you a biter. I love it, man. We are here celebrating the 25th anniversary of Mobb Deep's Murda Music. The album actually recently went platinum. I thought it was already there.
It was.
And all the great things that these guys are doing. Y'all got a show coming up, but let's start with that. 25 years, man.
25 years, man. I can't believe it. It's like time is flying, but you know, I feel blessed and honored, you know, to have an album that stood the test of time. You know, Prodigy's legacy still going on.
That's right.
You know, and just to celebrate it is just a beautiful thing, because there's, you know, a lot of artists out there that don't get the acclamation of, you know, 25 years celebrating and the album being remembered. So I definitely feel blessed about that.
What do you? That was in '99, and you guys have put out a few projects already. Where were y'all at that time mentally? Who were you mentally?
Mentally, we was like, pretty much like, we was there. We knew we made it. We had our head on tight, and we knew the mission. We understood the mission of what we had to do. So moving forward, making albums, it was kind of easy for us. Like, you know, just back to back, just making dope albums.
That got easy for you?
Yeah, because we knew the assignment. You know, we was like, yo, we got the Infamous, you know what I'm saying, in the bag, Hell on Earth, and Murda Music was like no different. It's like we knew what we had to do in the studio. And we never conformed like to the, you know, changing with the times of how the music was or try to chase a radio hit. So we had already had the recipe.
Yeah, man. Quiet Storm. How did that song begin?
That song began in my basement. You know, I was making the track. Prodigy used to come over all the time. And Quiet Storm was just one of those beats that I just made and just like kind of put it to the side. And Prodigy used to just come through, listen. And Prodigy was like, yo, what's this? I was like, you know, some track that I did. And he just made a whole song to it. And Chris Lighty, you know, rest in peace. When it was time to do the album, make a single, he was like, oh, this is going to be the single, you know, Quiet Storm. And I was like, well, you know, I'm not on the song. He was like, well, you did the beat. So we just did a video for it. And that's how I guess I came.
You want the song because you did the beat?
Yeah, he was like, yo, you did the beat. Matter of fact, he was like, yo, you know what? Do the hook. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, cool. So, you know, I did the hook and the song just took off.
That's crazy.
Right? That's crazy, right? I remember when M.O.P., when Steve Rifkin started talking about M.O.P., right? Did y'all know each other at that time?
Yeah.
How did this meeting first happen?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay.
We was talking about this last night.
Y'all couldn't figure out.
We knew each other back from the Hill That's Real days. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Fourth and Broadway.
Yeah. Fourth and Broadway.
Yeah.
Fourth and Broadway. Jeez. For those who don't know, Fame, can you tell them what Fourth and Broadway is?
Fourth and Broadway is the same label. What Eric B. and Rakim.
Eric B. and Rakim was on, right?
Way back, Classic label.
Okay, Fourth and Broadway. That took us back.
Fourth
so,
and Broadway,
when I think about both of your careers, and I'm looking at what's happening in the game right now, and you two don't look like you aged at all, I feel like there's a resurgence happening right now for people who make classic music. Well, you're so fortunate as you got a slew of albums that we're doing anniversaries for.
Right.
And now when you go out, what is the reception like when you're out on stage? I know y'all got a show coming up, right?
Yeah, we got the show coming up August 27th for the Palladium Times Square. Got to plug that. The reception is crazy, man. Everywhere I go, whether it's the supermarket or just pumping gas or whatever, you know, people always come up to me and show love, and, you know, I appreciate it.
You appreciate it?
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You got to. That's motivation. That make you want to go back and work. You know, like they see my work, they appreciate the work, and you know it's coming out. It's coming out right.
It's coming out right. Fame. When I think of you, I'd be remiss if I didn't bring up Fox. You know?
Rest in peace, Fox, my sister. That's our family. That's M.O.P. You hear her screaming on the intros on our songs. You know, you always see in the shows, wilding out in the middle of the crowd. You know what I mean? Yeah, Fox is my heart, man. Rest in peace to Fox.
How did she become a part of the crew? Was it?
Well, she came up since Fourth and Broadway days, just like you were saying. She always held us down. That was Lay's girl, homegirl at the time. And she locked in. She became my big sister. And that's like 91. You know what I mean? I've been rocking with Fox. And you couldn't say nothing bad about me to Fox. Fox said, that's my little brother. What? Nobody, you know what I mean? Yeah. Fox hold it down. So she's like my big sister.
All the women that were around M.O.P. like Fox, like Heather B,
Heather, my sister.
They all seem like they can fight. You know what I mean? Right? I'm just saying, y'all look like, like you got a nice knuckle game.
It's like any family though, Sway. You just, it's a love. You don't have to talk about it all the time. It's just the love is the feeling that you get when you're around each other. You don't have to talk every day. You just, when you do see each other, you just know it's family. It's the little things that make the family. So we was always just family. It's hard to explain. I ain't got to talk to Fame every day, but that's my brother. That's my brother, and that's how it go. And always
and
love
that's every time.
That's every time. And it's when I saw Hav downstairs, I'm like, yo, Horse said to tell you what up. It's the first thing. Make sure you tell Hav I said what up. So it's just a family thing.
Yep.
Horse said Mobb Deep saved Queensbridge. Do you know what he meant by
passionate about it.
Look, man, QB, we got a long history. They try to do the bridges over on us, but say we wasn't having it. Shouts out to MC Shan and Karis Window.
Okay, yeah, I love the stories, Horse. I know. Go ahead.
Yeah, because it was the whole Shan and Chris thing, then Nas, and then it was it was a lull, if you will. And then when Mobb Deep came, it was like, my gosh, so you just had that resurgence that you spoke about earlier.
I love it. And I remember, and then y'all can tell me if this is true or not. Well, I want to talk about one of the biggest hip-hop songs at both. Congratulations, because y'all crews have made two of some of the biggest hip-hop songs ever.
Straight up.
Facts.
Ever.
Straight up.
And when you think
Anthems.
about anthems, Annie Up, we play that every day.
Every day.
Every day. We play that every day.
That's love.
Yeah, we got to, right?
Yeah.
Was there a remix of Annie Up that Prodigy did a verse on?
Yeah.
Did it ever come out?
It didn't come out because at the time there was, I think it was a feud between Jay-Z and P.
Okay.
And we ain't want to amp it up, so we like, nah, we ain't going to indulge in that.
Okay.
In that beef,
so that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Was it a high verse?
Yeah, the verse was fire. We ain't want to mix up in they beef, you know what I mean? And had a feud on our record. You know what I mean? So
yeah, okay. That was great, man. When you look back at feuding now, does it? And I'll ask you this, Hav. Does feuding seem minuscule now when you look back at the things you were feuding about? Does it seem like
yeah. I mean, it was, looking back on it now, it probably was minuscule. It's some dumb shit, yeah. But at the time, man, that shit was everything. For real. Especially, with the shit with Tupac, I was like, man, say some more shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't care.
You didn't care?
Nah, I ain't care.
Did it?
Fearless.
I wonder if it's something about. This might be a dumb question, but depending on who disses you, does it still kind of have some validity? Like, oh shit, is Pac dissing me? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh shit, is Jay-Z dissing me? I ain't saying it's an honor, but they ain't gonna just diss anybody.
I just say it like I just say it like this.
True.
I say it like this because hip hop is such a competitive sport. Nobody's this is valid to me, but I'm coming at you though. You know what I'm saying? And me and Prodigy coming right at you. So, we welcome it.
You welcome it. I feel like people were scared to diss M.O.P. though.
Right. You never heard nothing.
Hey, listen, we don't bother people, man. but I will bust your head though.
Put holes in your Jeep. Oh my God.
I will bust your head. I'm a nice guy,
Change now.
I want to touch on something that both of y'all started to talk about a little bit. We did so much in our 20s. When you think about it, like we went through a lot in our 20s. And then you experiencing these careers that you only dreamed about, and then they all came to realization. But when you look back, and I have this conversation a lot with my friends, like I think we all were dealing with some trauma too that we probably didn't address. Maybe getting in the booth or going to the studio was our way of dealing in therapy. That was a getaway in therapy.
Yeah.
But Go ahead. No, just
getting off my block alone, my neighborhood was just so crazy every day. Just something happening. So just to leave my block to go to Manhattan, to be in the studio, you know what I mean, was amazing for us. Just getting off the block, and that kind of saved my life. It did save my life.
It did save your life, and that's what I was gonna ask both of you. Looking back now, do you think we should have or we could have mixed too? Do you think maybe we should have been in therapy dealing with what we was dealing with the deaths, with the industry, with the this, with the that? Because now where we are, it's like, damn, that was trauma. Right. The way it is. If you define it now, we've been dealing with trauma.
Right. We ain't know nothing about no damn therapy.
Exactly. Yeah. Or when you heard about it, it seemed like that was for other people.
We didn't even know what
we
didn't realize what was happening.
Yeah.
We was living the trauma, and we didn't realize. We didn't ever say, yo, we need help. Somebody help me. Nah, go smoke. Go get a bottle.
Right.
Yeah.
Make it to the next day. You know what I mean?
Straight up. And therapists were called shrinks back then.
Yeah. Go to a shrink.
There was a stigma.
We didn't know anything about that.
Yeah.
I know I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would love to know how you guys would define New York rap in that era versus what New York rap is now, and if it's even important to have a distinction on what New York rap is, considering how hip-hop has become even more of a melting pot for new generations because of all the access online.
What you think?
What you think,
nigga? Put me on the hot seat.
Yeah.
So let's say describe New York rap in the 90s and describe New York rap in the 2020s.
Hip-hop in the 90s was less accessible, you know. Probably the field was a little bit more clearer. Now it's like everybody has access to it, so it's like oversaturated. You know, I mean, I'm not knocking today's artists. I love a lot of the artists. You know what I mean? But it's a bit of oversaturation and unoriginality going on. I think more than ever.
I think way back we put our time and we put thoughts in it, and we was more creative. Everybody had their own style. And nowadays, it's just everybody's doing the same thing. I think the music was more physical back then because you go purchase a CD, read the credits. You know, all that played a part for me.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of music. Everybody I listen to the credits, I read the credits, and all that gave me insight. So I think that's what today's missing.
That's what today's missing. You know what I think this interview is missing?
What that?
Billy Danze. We got him on the line from M.O.P. Billy Danze. That's it, though.
What's good, family? What's happening?
Hey, Billy Danze, what's up? This Sway.
What's up, Sway? What's up, brother? How you doing?
Hey, brother, I want to say this, man. We're talking about the 25th anniversary of Murda Music, but we're celebrating 30 years to the album To the Death.
Ain't that crazy?
From M.O.P. 30-year anniversary. Congratulations, Billy Danze. Come on.
Hey. Congratulations, Billy Danze.
Slap.
Congratulations, Faye. Hey. I don't know if you was trying to make me feel old or not, man, but it did it. But,
hey, Billy, I was there, so how you think I feel?
Right. And you was 30 at the time.
Oh, damn.
Oh, boy.
I like that. That's my man right there. Hey, but let me ask you this. I want to say, who was it? Heather, you made a great point this morning about Pete Rock and Common being on the stage at the DNC. They never could have imagined that when they first came out.
Maybe Common, but certainly not Pete
Rock, right?
Nah.
But To the Death, could you imagine that 30 years later that we'll be talking about your music? Yeah. You guys will be on tour right now, got a show at the Palladium. Billy, could you even fathom that thought back then?
Nah, not really, bro. You know, we was fresh out the neighborhood, just kind of swinging at the fences, hoping for something different from what we was coming up, what we came up in. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing, bro. It's like, you know, not just the music itself, but the travels and to, you know, mingle with people like yourself and Miss B. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we travel the world, man, coming from Brownsville, Brooklyn, and Have coming from Queensbridge. That's an accomplishment right there, man. So I'm happy about this, and we're gonna keep going. We're gonna do it as long as we can, brother.
Well, that's the thing. Like it's a whole new energy now. You wake up today and it's brand new again. Look at LL. LL is doing promotion he's an indie artist.
He's still rocking,
right? Yeah. It's a lot of look at Pete Rock.
His new joint is crazy too.
It's great.
Yes.
You know, to hear L back at it. It's a lot of folks, like we got my family members at 16, 12, and 13 probably didn't know LL was a rapper first. Did you know that, Myla?
Right.
See?
Right.
And so look at us now. I want to play some music and take some phone calls, man. We got Billy Danze, we got Fame, we got Havoc. We celebrating. This is hip hop royalty.
August 27th, the Palladium.
Let's go.
Mobb, M.O.P. Friends.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
We're gonna be there too. Heather, you want to go? Maybe Heather do her verse.
You know what? Right? Why are you always trying to make me work after work? Between you and Danze, yo, Faye the only one that leave me alone.
We need that.
We need that. We're going to open up these phone lines. Hold on, Billy. 888-742-3345. Man, what can we expect for this from this show on the 27th? Like, the title of the show is called, is it Real Hip Hop?
Real Hip Hop, yeah.
Okay, Real Hip Hop.
Meaning authentic, golden era, like our kind of music.
Our kind of music, right?
Yeah.
And with friends, can y'all let us in on some of the friends?
No.
Not one?
Nah.
Damn. Yo,
Can't do that.
I spent like 20 minutes, Billy.
Have a B.
Heather B?
No. I ain't confirming or denying.
I spent about 20 minutes just breaking down how close our ties are, 30 years back. And I asked them, can you share one friend? And they go, nah. It took them half a second. But real hip hop to you is, how do you determine what's real?
I don't know. It's just a feeling.
A feeling,
it's
right?
A feeling, yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to just label it.
Yeah.
But I could say authentic. I could say like just the kind of music I grew up on.
Yeah.
Like when I think of authentic, I think of like New York trains, subways. Like you play our music, you can smell the fucking. Pardon me.
That's all right.
You can smell the fiend. You can smell the smoke from the fiends.
Yeah.
You can smell the. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You can smell the piss in the hallways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So. That's the kind of authentic music I'm talking about.
How can you identify the difference between music being inauthentic and a sound that you just don't get?
Good
I don't know.
question.
Music just hit me a certain way. If it like you ain't got to play a song over and over to make me like it, and that's the difference with the music nowadays. When it's something that I love, it just hits you. You know what I mean? It just hits you. Yeah, that's my joint. It ain't got to be a big artist. If it's a good record, it's a good record. I love it. You know what I mean?
Havoc, how have you adjusted? Like, you done projects before outside of P. What is it? What is it like working on projects with other artists for you?
I just take it's different every time depending on the artist. You know what I mean? I just give them me. I don't really think too much into it because if they hire me to do work for them, I just give them Havoc. You know what I mean? So it's pretty simple for me.
Y'all got solo projects coming, Fame?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I got a solo project. It's pretty much wrapped up called Walk of Fame. Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
That's perfect.
Your last name.
Yeah.
You have no choice but to do that as a title.
I got some joints on there. Yeah. I got some good people on there, but I ain't gonna throw that out either.
You can't give me nothing, Fame. What good is our 30-year relationship?
You get a ticket to the show, Sway, and that's it.
That's it.
Some artists would tell, yo, I'm doing this, I got this, I just wait till it's right, and then we could talk about it and run with it.
I respect that, man. You know what works for you. Yeah. I'm not mad. Yeah. DB, you got a question?
Yeah, I got a nerdy producer question for Havoc because I did a producer-rapper mix recently and featuring people who have been known to be rappers but have also done production as well. And so I wanted to see if, I don't know if you talked about this yet, but there was a rumor about Shook Ones about the beginning, and people were saying that it sounded like a stove.
Right.
And that became sort of like urban legend that you sampled the sound of a stove coming on for that beginning intro. I don't know. Is it true? Is there any truth to it?
I mean, the stove sounds so romantic that I let people run with it. That's it.
Wow. You don't want to break their hearts.
Nah, I'm not here to break anybody's heart. Yo, that's stupid.
But Fame, you produce too, though. Do people know that?
I don't know if they know that. I'll be giving up. Yeah.
You produce though.
Yeah, I do. I did Cold as Ice. I did.
Yeah.
I did Calm.
You produce Cold as Ice?
Yeah.
Do you know how many times we play that song? What else? What else you produce?
Calm Down. I did. I can't remember everything. I did a lot of joints though.
You getting your publishing for it though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You'll remember when that check comes in. Yes, Wade. Let me run it down a little for you. All right, man. We got Mobb Deep here, man. It's a beautiful day, man. Round of applause for these juggernauts.
Absolutely.
All right.
Salute.
We got Havoc from Mobb Deep. Obviously, we got M.O.P. here. Man, this is hip hop royalty. at its fine. We got Heather B here. She's going to be at the Palladium on the 27th.
You putting me in that?
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
I'm just saying. Billy said it. Billy said it. I didn't say it, man.
Billy been trying to get me in the studio and the stage for 15 years. I ain't thinking about Billy.
Okay. All right.
No, this time we going all the way, Heather. We wearing matching outfits and everything.
I can't stand him.
Y'all share a name now, Billy Talk.
Okay, Billy Talk. Yo, you changed your name to his.
Shut up, Sway.
Your new nickname is Billy Talk. That didn't have nothing to do with dance?
Get out.
All right.
Go
All
home,
right.
Sway.
I'm just trying, man.
Go
Dance,
home,
I'm trying to give you your props. Heather ain't with it, man.
They trying to get me to work, fame.
Hey, Gabriel's on the line from Cali. Gabriel, what up?
Hey, Gabe.
Hey, what's going on? Good morning to everybody. Big Sweat! First of all, I love it how you guys have the best job in the world. Get to talk about hip-hop and music all day long.
100%.
Second of all, you know what? Where to start? Havoc, you know what I'm saying, man? You OG in the game, talking about from beats, talking about your lyricism, but the songs that I'm talking about, a lot of people don't know. You came to the West Coast. You got game, you know. To me, you got 50. You going to Banks, Lloyd Banks, you know, and that M.O.P. Y'all, some real OGs too. You have me banging in the car right here, hyped up to that Annie up, you know. Yes. But yeah, again, both these guys, all you guys, you know, the longevity of you guys go under like the E40s, you know, you guys go under the Ice Cubes. You guys are hip hop, and you guys made hip hop what it is, you know, and that's just coming from my heart as a West Coast man, you know.
All right, salute to you,
love,
brother.
Family.
Thanks for the love.
Man, that's Gabe, you a super citizen, brother.
Sway in the morning.
We appreciate you. Let's take him to Colorado, man. We got D on the line. D in Colorado.
What up, D?
D, what up?
Yo, good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Yo.
Hey, just want to say, first of all, thank you to y'all for showing out for the culture. I mean, I went to school during snap rap and all that, and if I hadn't played video games and heard, you know, M.O.P., Ground Zero, Annie Up, and all that, I wouldn't have the hip-hop knowledge I have now. And, of course, I grew up hearing Mobb Deep with my family being from the East Coast and all that. So, you know, I appreciate y'all for continuing your craft. But Havoc, underrated producer, by the way.
Okay.
And same with Fizzy. Okay. But I kind of got two questions for Fizzy.
Yep.
Did you produce AZ, The Game Don't Stop? Because I can't figure it out.
Which one I did for AZ? I can't remember exactly, though. I did the I think.
So I'm a rap nerd. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You know what you're talking about, though. I can't remember the title of it, though.
That might have been it.
And then shoot, what was it? I mean, super underrated producer. Easily one of my favorites.
Aw.
Yeah,
all right, what's your second
thanks
question?
for the love, though.
Yeah.
My second question is, what was it like working with Snow Goons?
Snow Goons, they're my brothers. They they very creative. They very talented. They out of Germany, and I'm looking forward to working with them again. Snow Goons is our family.
That's my favorite album besides Warriors.
Oh yeah.
Boy,
much love.
All right. Hey, D, we appreciate you for being ahead. You're a citizen, all right?
Sway in the morning.
He know what he's talking about.
He know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Listen, man, the only people that's going to call here know what they're talking about.
Come on.
That's what we do. All right, we got Patrick from PA, but let me tell you this, fam. If they don't know, they won't call because me and Heather going to get on them.
Sway going to hang up on
I'm
us.
going to hang up on them.
Do the knowledge.
Yeah, man, do the knowledge. You can learn. You don't have to always talk. It's sometimes better to listen.
It's true.
Patrick is on the line from Pennsylvania.
What up, P?
What up?
What's up, Pat?
Hey, good morning. Love all of this morning. I'm a big fan. I'm actually one of them people that go back, and M.O.P., Mobb Deep. First of all, the fact that they still making music is just incredible to me. But I'm one of them guys that back in 96, 95, I used to be mad at M.O.P. because all the ladies I messed with had these guys' pictures and they freaking things all over their walls.
100%.
Like, yo, what do y'all do? But the music was just undeniable. I grew up around 1765 Prospect.
Yeah. You right down the block, bro.
Yo, bro, y'all did a lot of things that y'all never put out there. There was a lot of bodies dropping, a lot of funerals that needed to be had, and you guys paid for it under the table. People didn't know this stuff. You know, these were some of the things you guys were doing, and it always moved me. Especially I was outside doing certain things, and I slowed it down. I slowed it down because of just knowledge of self and just listening to the music, as y'all were growing, I was growing with y'all. I'm one of them people, I used to follow the music. I ain't going to lie about it. I tell my kids that all the time. So I changed as everything started changing somewhat. And then on top of it, just watching y'all growth when 50 took y'all and signed y'all, and you guys, I mean, like M.O.P. says, they weren't about none of the bullshit. Y'all were one of the groups I used to tell people, yo, follow how these dudes move. They don't follow none of that crap, none of that getting into other people's stuff. How they on the label and they ain't involved in nobody's beef. And that was the big thing for me. You know, it was just like, damn, this is my super groups. And when I say super groups, because
hey, Patrick, get
it off.
I'm sorry, Sway. I don't get a chance to Sway. That's something to say. You know, y'all were one of them. Y'all were the groups that people did not honor in terms of, like, they didn't mention y'all first. They always, now people are sitting back going, damn, these guys, man. Wow.
100%.
And that's what I appreciate about this hip-hop
thank you, brother, man.
And I appreciate people like Sway, Heather, Tracy, DB, everybody up there that brings guys like you to the radio to remind the younger folks, yo, there is great hip-hop out here. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you.
Thank you, bro. Salute to you. Salute.
We're going to take a commercial break. Patrick, we appreciate you, brother. I feel your passion, man. All right.
Yo, Sway, I sent you a DM about a restaurant you went to 2 years ago. You ain't never answered me, man.
He was doing good up until that last comment.
What's the name of the restaurant?
It was Lloyd's.
What's the name of the restaurant, P?
I couldn't remember the name of the restaurant. I know you and Tracy went and had an awesome meal.
Lloyd's.
And the chef took y'all behind the kitchen.
It's
and
Lure.
then okay, thank you.
There you go.
L-U-R-E.
I text Sway to get the name to take a shorty out there, but you know.
I was hating.
I appreciate you guys.
Nah,
man.
that was my spot. That was my under spot. And Heather and Tracy came and blew it up on the air.
So what?
That was the reason.
Yeah, man. But it's Lure. Ask for the chef.
Preston.
Chef Preston. Preston Clark.
Thank you guys.
If you ever come to New York City, go to the.
I'm always in New York every week, Sway.
Okay, so and for those who aren't in New York, go to Lure and ask for Chef Preston.
Chef Preston.
Tell them we sent you. Mm-hmm. And I'm saying this live on air. Tell them we sent you.
Will.
You will have the best experience.
Amazing seafood.
Okay? You're a super citizen, brother.
Sway in the
We
morning.
appreciate you, man.
Thank
Thank you for
all
your
you
love.
guys. Love all you guys, man. Love the music, man.
All right, cool.
Thank you, bro.
Lonnie, handle that for me. Man, let's get a big round of applause. Billy, I appreciate you calling in this morning.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Absolutely. Hey, Billy Dance, I love you, family. If I never told you.
I love you too, bro.
Yeah, Fame, I love you. If I never told you, Havoc, I love you.
Love you, bro.
Okay. And congratulations, man. We only at halftime.
Come on.
This is only halftime.
Word up.
We ain't even did all we gonna do.
Nope.
What are we talking about? Look at us.
Yo.
We got more to do.
Facts.
The Palladium, August 27th. Make sure you're there. M.O.P. will be there. Big round of applause. Mobb Deep will be there. And friends. They know everybody. Everybody. They know Heather.
Yo, I gotta work.
You know.
I don't be thinking about him, man.
Yo, Havoc, you got a podcast, right?
Yeah. I got the podcast every Thursday, you know what I mean, on Rumble. So make sure y'all subscribe to that. You know what I'm saying? Rumble/Havoc. Every Thursdays, everything hip hop. You know what I mean? Stuck off the realness.
Rumble/Havoc. Ooh.
Stuck off the realness.
Word up.
Danze,
Stuck
your
off the
solo
realness.
project. Talk about those, because people need to get your music too.
Oh man, they're gonna have to catch up, Heather. We're talking about I'm on the 6th solo project now.
Mm-hmm.
The next joint will be coming out maybe in I think in November. The last joint was the top 5, which I went and borrowed Everybody Beats because it was for me it was the top 5 songs that I wish I made. So I took a joint from Jay, a joint from 50, the Clips, even a Bad Boy joint and a Dipset joint, and I had fun with it. You know what I mean? So and right now for me, I'm just having fun with the music. I'm kind of on cruise control. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anybody that wants some good music, y'all know where to get it at. M.O.P. M.O.B.B. We got it.
M.O.P.
Yeah.
M.O.B.B. I like that. All right.
Yep.
Hav, what about you, man? You want to say anything?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got the Done Language coming out with me and Noyd, rapper Noyd. That's coming out. Of course,
Noyd.
You know, and of course, I'm working on that new Mobb Deep album with Alchemist. You know what I mean? We just started that. That's coming out real
Shout
good.
out to Al.
You know, shout out to
Alchemist.
ALC. And you know, and of course, you know, the Havoc and Method Man album, the Dirty P. You know what I mean? That's a
that title was crazy.
Yeah, Dirty P. That's a salute to ODB and Prodigy. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm working, man. You know
working?
I mean?
I love that, man. You got to, man. Give it up for Havoc, man. I love it. Give it up for Lil Fame, man.
Yes.
Give it up for Billy Dance and Fame. I want to thank you, man. You got me conscious on health.
Yeah.
People don't know. We talk a lot about it, but really, it was Fame who got me thinking. Yeah, man.
Thank you, bro. You just, you know, I had to figure it out, man. I started to love myself again. You know what I mean? Just, you know, I wake up every morning, go do what I got to do, get my workout out the way, try to eat clean. Thank God, you know.
That's right.
Loving himself again. Shit, I'll start loving myself more.
Do it.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
What up, Heather? Hey, Heather, you remember that time I came from the studio and told you I saw Fame?
Yeah, of course I do.
That's the time I'm talking about.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Very impressed. Very inspirational. All very motivational. I am proud to be a part of your legacy. To see it when it started, when y'all start coming, well, obviously prior to coming to the West Coast, but I'm proud to be a part of that and to have witnessed it, and all of that gives us fuel. So let's keep working, y'all.
August 27th.
August 27th, man. Come on, man.
Palladium.
Go to Rumbles /Havoc, right? All right.
Yep.
Okay.
And how can they get tickets? For the
Ticketmaster.
Okay.
They can get their tickets at Ticketmaster. August 27th, Palladium, Times Square.
Times Square. We'll be there. All right, gentlemen, thank you for joining us today.
Bless.
Big round of applause.
Thank you for having us.
Bless up. Bless.